and Wolfbane 71. And let's have a look at the tyres. So we have a tyre war in Formula X, and the Bridgestone runners that are Williams, Ferrari, Alpine and Aston Martin, they have got the super soft tyres and the softs, and the Michelin runners, McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull and Sauber have the softs and the mediums. Okay, so you can see Cinemod there on the medium tyres, and he's also joined by Bunnies. Anybody else? No, the two Saubers are the only ones using the medium tyres at the start of this race. Everybody using their softer compounds, it looks like, to get a good start off this grid. It's a fast tempo of speed. We do not have the first chicane either, so it's even faster as we go into the first, what becomes the first chicane. It's always tricky. But let's see how we do around the temple of speed. You can see the gantry up ahead. The light goes out. The green light is out, but we are still racing. I'll just pause it there and put all the information up ahead for you. Let's go on the variable cam as well, because that will show us the lights. Oh, it won't. Already though, YOLO using the overtake buttons to get a good start, but I think Cinemod has got a good one. As we look, so Rob on drums having a good start. Paleshi in the Alpine. Jam in third place now for Mercedes. YOLO though leading, pulling away from the field. Rob on drums then in second place as we come down into the first chicane for the first time. It is all a little bit tricky as we get through, but everybody's through cleanly. Oh, I think something's happened to Jim. What happened to Jim then? Let's just go back. Was he? So he was going. Oh, he went right wide at Curva Grande. Oh no! So Jim's race already, it's only just begun, and he is in the gravel. So YOLO leading for Aston Martin second, Rob on drums third is Jam, a great start from Jam. Paleshi fourth as well. Fifth is in Tulu, he's had a good start in the Ferrari. Tifosi powering him along. He's not had a good couple of rounds actually using the overtake button. Oh, there's a spinner at the back. There's a spinner at the back. It's Junior, I think. Junior has had an issue. What has happened here then? So 3 cars I think just got tangled up together. Yes, you can see Daz. Let's go on board with Daz then. Then we're going into Rivazza 1 and Rivazza 2. So Rivazza 1, there's a little bit of touching, but we're okay. You can see Junior on the outside, and Daz just knocks. And then I think just 3 cars, yep, just get a little bit close together, get a bit too close for comfort. Matt Psycho there in 14th place. He won't be happy about that. He's got involved in an incident already after last week where he was involved in an incident on lap 1. It's happened again. Jam has got himself into second place on Rob on drums. Let's have a look at that. So we see the chaos in the background that we have seen earlier. We've got Jam then approaching the Mercedes, sorry, the McLaren, and Jam passes before we get to the Ascari chicane. Very nice move there by Jam. So Rob on drums there. Where has Paleshi gone? Paleshi's had an incident. Let's go back here then. So Paleshi is in 4th place, and he's just gone wide into the Ascari chicane. Oh, and he joined. Oh, now he's joined right in front of Wolfbane. Go on board with Wolfbane, so we can see battling. We've got Cool Dude Boy right behind us in the Mercedes, and we've also got Tiny Terror on our outside, so there, and straight in front of Wolfbane goes Paleshi. That might be being looked at by the stewards. We've got a brand new system here at SNL, and also I am away, I'm on holiday, hence the earlier broadcast of this race. Somebody is watching, it's just not commenting. There's me and someone else. Jam in second place. Just pulling away actually from the pack. Got Rob on drums in third. Fourth is Intulu, but he's under attack from Cinnamod. Cinnamod on those medium tyres. He's got to get past the Ferrari. Very impressive from the Salva. And he hold the line through Curva Grande. He can, but Intulu's keeping the Ferrari there. Can he make the move back up the inside? No, he can't, as they close in on Rob. 6th place, Tiny Terror in the Alpine. 7th, Cool Dubois. 8th place, Sly. Being passed by Junius. So Junior in 10th, and then we see Junior just trying to get up the inside of Paleshi. He does get up the inside, and then the Aston Martin of Wolfbane just getting a bit of a wobble on. So Wolfbane 9th place now, Paleshi 10th. Defending though against Illusion, and Paleshi actually attacking and getting past Wolfbane. So Palashi's there. Daz all of a sudden has got himself into 10th. He's using the overtake button. He's definitely wanting to be past Paleshi. He's using it all the way down into the Ascari, and he's made a nice move there by Daz. 10th then is Paleshi. 11th place, dropping down then, is Wolfbane, who's got Illusion behind him. Here's the championship leader in the Ferrari in front of the Tifosi. There they are on the left hand side as we go through the Parabolica. Keeping it in 4th, down to 3rd. So some of these cars are taking the Parabolica in 4th. Look ahead, we can see Paleshi is under attack from Wolfbane. So Paleshi using the bump draft with Daz. So they go through Curva Grande. Daz under attack, but then we've got Junior ahead, who's Daz is having a little sneaky look at. They're going 3 wide. Oh, what on earth happened there with Daz? What happened there? Let's go on board. We've got Paleshi here, so we've then got Junior. Let's go on board with Junior. And Daz, I don't know if Daz braked or if he got hit. Getting in. No, I don't think that. Well, Daz braked, but it didn't seem to do anything. So YOLO in 1st place in the Aston Martin, pulling away. He's all alone. Jam there in 2nd. He's all alone as well. You can see the battle between Intulu and Cinnamod. So Cinnamod defending the position, but Intulu's just having a sneaky look into the Ascari. Rob on drums in 5th place in the McLaren. He's got Tiny Terror behind him, and Cool Dubois is up into 7th place. We can see this is what Monza has always been about ever since its inception. It's always been about the slipstream. Ooh, actually, Intulu having a little bit of an issue. Oh, Cinnamod is having some lagging issues as well, but Rob on drums in 5th place. Some dust being kicked up as well. So Tiny Terror, here we go on board with the Alpine driver, using overtake to try and get past down the main straight, past the chicane, and in fact Intulu's got himself up into 3rd place in his Ferrari, but Cinnamod is not letting him disappear as they come into the chicane. Very nicely done. And Cool Dubois up into 5th place. He's overtaken Tiny Terror and Rob on drums. So has he done it into the chicane? Yes, he has. So here we go. Rob on drums on the inside of us at Curva Grande. Rob on drums is passed. And very good on the brakes is Cool Dubois. Gets past and gets himself into 5th place now. 8th place is Wolfbane in the Aston Martin. 9th place is oh, what a beautiful move. I think through Rivazza 1. We have to see that again. No, he got it on the... Oh, he got it into the chicane, but then loses the momentum. Junior gets up the inside, but can't use the speed because Illusion's there that he would naturally use. and is put back. Here's Matt Psycho in the McLaren. You can see Junior, the red light is on, he's using the overtake button, trying to pull away. He does pull away from Matt Psycho. Going into the Ascari chicane, let's see what Matt Psycho does. Down 3 gears. Nicely on the exit. No overtake from Matt Psycho, but you can see Junior is using it. Is Junior closing in on Illusion? Not really. Let's have a look at the battle then. Here, for 4th place, Cool Duboy is up there. As they come down the home straight now, they are in a little pack of cars, slipstreaming each other. Cool Duboy leading the pack. It's got Tiny Terror behind him. Are they going to get past Intulu? Intulu has nothing. He can't do anything about that. 195 miles an hour there by Cool Duboy. With the help of the slipstream, he's got himself up into 3rd place. With the help of Tiny Terror. Intulu is in 5th. Wolfbane up to 6th now. So Intulu and Ferrari is on the soft tyres, so he's on the harder compound that he has. He's got Wolfbane right behind him now. Wolfbane trying to make the move, going into Ascari. Will he go around the outside? This would be brave. No, he can't make it using the green runoff strip to help him, but he might have a move into the Parabolica. In fact, he's going to get it done before the Parabolica. Passing the Ferrari, so Intulu down into 6th place, but Intulu will be trying to get onto that slipstream of the Aston Martin. You can see the Mercedes of Cool Duboy and Tiny Terror in the Alpine ahead. Look at that Aston Martin disappear. Let's have a look at the speed comparisons. 192, 100 and 200 miles an hour. 201 by Wolfbane. Wow. See though, Tiny Terror is having a go. He gets himself into 3rd now. Fastest lap is under pressure. Wolfbane's got himself to 4th. Oh, Cool Duboy has gone off the circuit and has been passed by Cinemod. Now, was there contact between him and Wolfbane? Here we have everybody else. 8th place is Paleshi. 9th is Junior, who's gone off the circuit because, oh, we've got the 2 McLarens. And, oh, Daz is getting involved as well. Where has Daz come from here? This is crazy racing. So, we have the 2 McLarens and the Ferrari. So there goes Junior off. The 2 McLarens overtake the Ferrari. Daz then decides, I'm going to follow Matt Psycho. As they come up to the Ascari. This is fantastic racing. This is lap number 6. I don't know where to look. There's action everywhere. Let's go back to the front of this race though, because YOLO, he's been leading this race for 6 laps now. Since being on pole, he did a 1:23.4 on his last lap. He's using his overtake. 1:24.9. Jam does a 1:23.7. So Jam getting quicker and quicker. He's on his own. So there's about 2 seconds between the leaders. Tiny Terror is in 3rd with 4th place Wolfbane. Wolfbane using the inside, getting past in that Aston Martin. It's Aston Martin 3rd and 1st. Pat will be watching this, feeling very happy. They had delayed a lot of upgrades this season. They were playing the long game. They basically now cannot improve that car. 3rd place is Wolfbane. 4th is Tiny Terror. Nice red helmet there from Tiny Terror. 5th place in Tulu, so he's shook off Cinemod. And Cool Duboy though under attack from Paleshi. Paleshi in the Alpine. Go past. Will he have a go at Cinemod? No, because there on the outside was Cool Duboy. He had a cheeky little look. He's using the overtake button. But look at that Alpine disappear. He's going to close up on Cinemod. Will he have a dive into the Parabolica? He would. about it. In fact, he does, because Cinnamod catches his brake a little bit. That puts him under pressure now from Cool Do Boy as they go across the start-finish line. Eighth place, Cool Do Boy. Ninth is Matt Psycho, so championship rivals. He's ahead of his championship rival in Illusion. Oh, Daz is proving very busy today. He's in 10th place. He won round the Nordschleife at the last race, and he is looking for more. Sets the purple time as these 5 cars. Oh, Cinnamon just having a slide coming out of the chicane and drops down to 9th place. Then got Daz. He's using that overtake again. Daz only has a quarter of it left as well. Oh, he's on the grass. Doesn't want to be there. As we go into Ascari. Nothing happening. Let's go back at the front of this race. As Yolo is leading. He's having a nice quiet race using a blue helmet. For this season, in this race. Really helping. He's using that overtake coming out of the final corner. 124.1, 123.9 from Jam, and a 122.4. 22.1 set by Wolfbane. It's on the super soft tyre, so he is catching Jam. He's now got rid of Tiny Terror. There's a bit of a gap between the two now, about 5 seconds. So Tiny must have had 24.9 on his previous lap. And Tulu's in 5th. He's got the other Alpine of Paleshi having a look. Paleshi just driving past. That is impressive from that Alpine, just driving past the Ferrari. So Alpines, what do we always say about the Alpines? They always seem to be together. 4th and 5th right now. Mika will be very happy to see this. Blue of France. Not having the best of seasons though. 7th place in the Team Championship as it stands, but in Tulu in 7th, 8th is Cool Do Boy. He's got the attentions of Matt Psycho, who's going to have a move going into Ascari. He does it. He's got himself up the inside. Very nicely done there by Matt Psycho in the McLaren. He's got to make hay whilst the sun shines because, oh, Intulu's had a really poor exit out of Ascari. Intulu's dropped down to 8th place. So Matt Psycho up into 6th now. Having a good race there. So Intulu have made a mistake out of Ascari. So on board with the Ferrari as we pass the Tifosi on the left hand side. Cinnamon, first man in the pits after 10 laps on those mediums. We have this train of cars overhead. You can see Mercedes, you can see the McLaren. Oh, what is going to happen? Come into the chicane, into 6th place goes to Cool Do Boy. Oh, he slides the car though. He's got himself into 6th. Oh, Wolfbane has got past Jam. This possibly has happened on the main straight. Yes, most likely. Wolfbane is in 2nd. Jam there in 3rd place there for Mercedes. So it's a 1-2 for Aston Martin. There they are, the black and pink cars. Stunning BWT livery. Unfortunately, in the real life, BWT and Aston Martin have parted company. We might see pink Alpines today, in fact, as we record this. You'll know, dear listener, if you are watching this in the evening. But Yolo starting to flash for fuel. So is his teammate. They're travelling very quickly, travelling nearly a second quicker than his teammate, and just closing the gap. They will be hitting this lap for sure. So Wolfbane and Jam will have to pit, I'm sure, as well. So they both, the Aston Martins, come in the pits, but Jam keeps going. Jam is going another lap. He sets his personal best of a 1:23.7. Tiny Terror joins him, so we have these drivers there going a lap extra. So is Cool Do Boy. He's dragging Matt Psycho along as well. Look at this. They've been in traffic, and look how much fuel they've managed to save in comparison. 5th place is Daz. 6th is Rob on drums. So then we have everybody else in the pits. Bunnies has pitted. YOLO comes out, using his overtake as he gets back up to speed, trying to pull a gap from Wolfbane. 9th place Paleshi, he's just stopped as well. Intulu coming out. Cinnamod is making his way back up the field after his earlier stop. Look at the time he's lost to Intulu. So that shows you how important the slipstream is. These slipstream buddies. Illusion in 13th place. That is surprising how low down he is right now. But he's just made his stop. The cars in front have not. Bunny's in 14th and Jim in 15th. That early mistake, basically in the first corner of the race, looks like it has been costly. As Jam, the race leader, comes into the pits and has 0 fuel as he drives in. Tiny Terror is in the pits as well, so everybody who is at the front will be coming in. Yes, they are. So Rob on drums. Rob on drums could do another lap, and he does. So the McLaren driver will take over the lead of this race. We've seen this actually a few times from Rob this season. He does go a little bit longer than others in that first stint. And we've got Wolfbane and YOLO in those Aston Martins coming through Curva Grande. We see them swap positions because YOLO at the moment isn't in the championship fight, but Wolfbane could be. Wolfbane then getting past his teammate on the exit of the chicane, so takes over the virtual lead of this race on lap number 12. And YOLO just driving quite conservatively. 25-0, 24-4 from his teammate. Jam is on his outlap, so he's on medium tyres in the Mercedes. So he'll have to try and lose as little time as possible in the Mercedes. He's got Paleshi in 5th. And 6th place is Tiny Terror. 7th is Cool Dude Boy. He's on the mediums too. 8th Intulu, super soft tyres for him. Rob on drums comes into the pits from the lead of the race on lap number 12. So it's going to do 2 10-lap stints, I would say, on super softs. As Wolfbane takes the lead of this race. And YOLO second. There is Jam, 3rd place. After his pit stop, 4th Paleshi. After his, so everybody's now done a pit stop. And we've got 2 Aston Martins in the top 2 positions. Then we've got 2 Mercedes in the top 6 and 2 Alpines in the top 5. As Matt Psycho is having a fight. Here we go. This is where the fight is. So Cinnamod in 10th, Matt Psycho in 9th. He's got Daz ahead of him. And he's going for the move into Curva Grande, using the overtake button to help him past. And Cinnamod is trying to follow him along. They go into the chicane. He does. Cinnamod gets ahead, but then Daz has just been kicked up by somebody. I think, was it Cool Dude Boy possibly? There is somebody attacking the corners really wide. Kicking up dust. It's possibly Tiny Terror. Intulu 7th place. Intulu less than a quarter of his overtake left. Just trying to keep with the pack. There's Matt Psycho in 8th, 9th place. Cinnamon 10th is Daz. Illusion in the Ferrari, 11th place. It's on the super soft tyres. The pace-setting car at the start of the season. This is the thing, with the tokens, the better you do early on, it seems, actually, later in the season, you're further down because his teammate's in 8th place, in 7th place. So Ferrari's 7th and 11th. Gasman in the mansion might not be so happy. But up front, Pat, in his Yorkshire abode, will be very happy. Look, Yolo in second. Jam actually has the attention now of Paleshi. So Paleshi in the Alpines, got less than the quarter of his overtake left. You can see the red lights above his head on the air intake. That tells you that there is a quarter of his overtake remaining. Jam has quite a bit left. Jam has not used it really. To see Paleshi then on this straight. Let's go on board with Paleshi. 183 miles an hour, 184. So yeah, Jam 187, so 188 now. But already Paleshi's in the 190s. He's hitting that rev limiter, but Jam is still there. Jam will have a look. Paleshi has to defend the inside going into the chicane. Goes slowly into it. Nice and Jam attacking the curb. Flying that Mercedes. Maybe getting a little bit too much air, actually, because if you don't have any wheels in contact with the ground, you have no grip. And there is Tiny Terror in 5th place. Cool Boy in 6th with the attentions of Intulu and Matt Psycho as well. Illusion up into 9th place now. Matt Psycho, he's in 8th. Slipstreaming happening everywhere, apart from really at the front where the two Aston Martins have pulled away. And two having a little look actually. See Tiny Terror just on his own. There is Jam, being dropped now by Paleshi. So he's in an Alpine sandwich. Wolfbane 123.5. His teammate 124.6. Paleshi 123.5. So Paleshi setting the same lap times as Wolfbane. 25.5 for Jam on those medium tyres, so 2 seconds off the pace. Here is the battle. Intulu, Matt Psycho, and Cool Duboy. We're on board with Matt Psycho. There he is in 7th place. Curva Grande. Can he make a move going into the chicane? He's going to have a look. Definitely having a look. He's there. He hits the curb. He's run wide of it. He's touched the gravel. But they've managed to keep racing. Cool Duboy maybe backing out slightly to let Matt through, but he holds the inside line. He's in Tulu in 8th. Has now got his teammate with him, and we see Daz there in 10th. So let's go on board with Illusion as we see ahead of us Matt Psycho and Cool Duboy. Cool Duboy a little bit tentative as Illusion is going for a move then up the inside of them both. Could he do it into Ascari? He does. Nicely done, Illusion up into 7th place. Cool Duboy could not do anything about that. We'll see that move actually on board with Cool Duboy because it's a very nicely done move. So Cool Duboy here in 6th place. That's Psycho getting a good exit using overtake. You can see how powerful that is actually. As you see as well, Illusion coming up the inside. He just gets through. Intulu though doesn't get past. Those medium tyres right now being used by both of the Mercedes drivers are not helping them hit good times. There is Paleshi, he's just set at 123.9. There is Jam, 124.3. So Jam actually on pretty good pace really on those mediums. 24.8 for Tiny Terror. So Matt Psycho, here we go, 1-2. It's about 6 cars at the moment, so 6 to 12. 6 to 11th. There we go. As we see up ahead then, Intulu falling back as they come through Curva Grande. Intulu dropping down the positions. 8th place now is Cool Duboy. As they fight, but Intulu... Oh no, Daz has gone off the circuit. saw him go off. So it's unfortunate for Daz. Let's go back ahead of this race because we've got Wolfbane leading it still for Aston Martin. We're over halfway through this race as well, so Aston Martin leading quite comfortably. First and second, Jam in third again. So Jam has overtaken Paleschi. Can we see that? No. So Jam has got past Paleschi again. So Paleschi maybe has made a mistake in the Alpine. 5th place, Tiny Terror, and then we have the battling that was going on that we saw. So Illusion has got himself ahead of Matt Psycho. Where did that happen? Psycho will not be happy about that. He's only got a quarter of his overtake left. You have to be very tactical sometimes with the overtake. Keeping it for your battles. And if you're battling a lot, you have to use it a lot. You can see Illusion having to use it on the exit of the corner. Going into the Parabolica then. So Matt Psycho, these are the two championship contenders. First and second in the championship is Illusion first and Matt Psycho set 9 points behind as they both go and kick up the dust. On board then Matt Psycho deciding to bump draft Illusion, saying actually at this point in the race I want to help you catch up with Tiny Terror and we'll see if we can catch up and make the gap. We'll make a move into the chicane. He has a little look, but nothing too serious. They are catching Tiny up though. There is Tiny. So Tiny maybe not having the confidence through the chicane. He's only setting one. He did a 1:26.2 on his last lap, so it must have been a mistake because everybody else around him is doing 24, so he lost 2 seconds that lap. Cool Boys dropped down the order to 10th place. He's fallen back a bit. Paleschi is back past Jam. We'll see how that happened. Nope. Paleschi in 3rd place. 4th is Jam. 5th Tiny Terror. Illusion is 6th. Here is the battling going on though in the midfield. This midfield pack, Intulu kicking up a bit of dust as he takes the corner into Ascari. Nicely done, running a little bit wide on the exit. You actually lose more time running that wide. Onto the straight, as you see in the background, Junior showing how much time you can actually lose. He's on full attack mode though. His Bunny's in 12th, Daz is down in 13th. We did see him go off on the previous lap. So the winner at the Nordschleife, just not having the look here, it would seem, at Monza. Rob on drums. Earlier on in the race we saw him fighting with Matt Psycho and Illusion, but he's now in 14th. So he had 1:28 on lap 13. So 1:26s, he's on those medium tyres as well, so that is where it's disappearing for him. Jim in the Williams, saw him go off early in this race. He's not got long left. It's lap number 19. We've only got 32 laps. We've got 12 and a half laps. 13 and a half laps, including this one. Wolfbane looking very happy though. YOLO starting to get some pressure from behind. So 22.9 gets to 25.0. So 2 seconds roughly, there or thereabouts, between Paleschi and YOLO. Paleschi using that overtake again. To close the gap up. He's nearly out of overtake. It's Jam still 3/4 of his overtake left. On those medium tyres. Tiny Terror also about 80%. As we then see Illusion using the slipstream. He's in the slipstream now of Tiny Terror, so let's see what he can do on his speedo. So we're hitting 192 miles an hour, 95, 96. So he was topping out at about 190, and you can see he's gaining about 8 miles an hour. I've been in the slipstream, but we have seen... Oh, there's a yellow flag up ahead. YOLO has hit the wall. What on earth has happened to YOLO? go off board. So YOLO in second place on lap 20. He has been in first and second throughout this race. He hits the... Oh no! What on earth happened there? He hit the curb. And then it... There we go, it's now in the reverse. And look at the places he's lost. Down into 10th place, he'll possibly drop into 11th if he can keep himself there. No, he gets passed by Junior, sorry. YOLO down into 11th. He just hit the curb too hard. And off he went. Such a shame for YOLO, he was having a brilliant race, says Wolfbane. Heck, a student up at this time of the day. What's Wolfbane doing? Wolfbane leads this race though. Paleshi in second, but Paleshi... No, I thought Paleshi was pitting then. And Jam in third. 26.3 by Jam on the last lap. 24.4, so a little bit of a scruffy couple of laps from Jam in the previous few. Tiny Terror in fourth. Illusion in 5th. Remember when Illusion was down in 11th place? These are what the top drivers can do. They can just suddenly appear at the front towards the end of the races when business matters. It's going to be his last lap though. He's used all his overtake now, I think, as well. So he's just going to have to rely on slipstreams. He's past Tiny Terror. He's got Matt Psycho in 6th. 7th is in Tulu, 8th is Cool Dude Boy, 9th is Junior, 10th is the unfortunate YOLO. Just literally hit the curb wrong and it just unbalanced the car. There is Bunnies in 11th, 12th place Daz. Again, similar sort of bad luck for him. 13th Rob on drums, 14th is Jim, and Cinnamod must have pitted. Yes, he has. But at the front, Wolfbane, he will be pitting this lap, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure. It's got quite a bit of fuel, but Paleshi definitely has to pit. And Jam will be pitting as well. He's done the pain then on the medium tyres. And everybody else is pitting. It looks... Tiny Terror driving past, so is Matt Psycho, so they're trying to get as much as they can on the soft tyres for Matt. He hasn't used the mediums yet. You see how painful they can be. So Matt Psycho 3rd place, using the last of his overtake through Evergrande. Wolfbane leads this race, but actually coming out the pits, he's ahead of Rob on drums. Rob on drums, medium tyres. If I was Rob, I'd be pitting as soon as possible off those mediums. So Jam in 6th. On the softs again, full tank of fuel. 7th place is Illusion. 8th is Intulu, so Ferrari 7th and 8th. It's not looking too bad for the Scuderia. 9th place is Cool Do Boy. 10th then is Cinnamod, as pitting is the race leader, Wolfbane. Batman insignia on the helmet. Quite a lead actually over Tiny. It's a huge lead in fact. Tiny will be pitting this lap. Matt Psycho is trying to use Tiny as his helper. So we'll see where they feed out in this race, because Paleshi's 4th. 5th is Rob on drums. He will be pitting this lap. So Jam will climb up the order. He's got Illusion following. And Tulu's there in 8th. 9th is Cool Do Boy. 10th is Cinnamod, but he's got the attentions of Junior in the Williams. We've had a quiet race from the Williams drivers, really. They're not there, but let's just have a look at the front of the field, because Wolfbane leads, Paleshi 2nd, Matt Psycho has dropped down to 4th place because Jam has overtaken him. Matt Psycho in 4th is Jump Tiny Terror. But Illusion has got the slipstream of Tiny Terror to help him along. This will be crucial. 196 already by Illusion as he goes past Tiny Terror. Gets the car stopped. Very nicely done by Illusion. And he can see his championship rival just ahead of him. They're in 4th. Medium tyres though for Matt Psycho. Illusion has got the Super Softs. Super Softs also for Tiny. Tulu on Super Softs. Softs for Cool Duboy. Super Softs. So is everybody else running mediums? Rob Von Drum's back on mediums, or is he using... Ah, he's double stinted. He's not changed his tyres. He's trying something a little bit different. Wolfbane leads. Only 9 laps to go of this race. It has flown by. I've been there and done that. Hit those curves before many times. An unfortunate error, which was such a good performance up until that point, says Pat. Yes, the team principal of Aston Martin sympathising with his driver Yolo, who was in 2nd until that error. It's just dropping down the field now. It's in 11th. He'll be annoyed. In front, Wolfbane, since taking the lead, what was it, lap 12? It's really pulling away. He's got about 20-second lead over Paleshi. Paleshi has about 6-second lead over Jam. He's got the attentions of Illusion, Matt Psycho and Tiny Terror. Hopefully those 3 will have a little bit of a fight between themselves. It's the Mercedes driver. .23.9 from Illusion, 24.6 from Jam. So, oh, Matt Psycho running very wide out of Ascari. You've got that Tiny Terror. He's saved up all his overtake for now, and he gets past Matt Psycho going into the Parabolica. So the Alpine driver up into 5th place. Matt Psycho running a little bit wide actually. Bit of understeer possibly from the wake of the Alpine. 7th place is in Tulu. Having a good fight actually with Cool Duboy. 9th is Junior. But ahead you can see Jim is about to be lapped by the race leader. He's getting the blue flags. Wolfbane in 1st place, coming to lap Jim. Jim possibly easing off, coming down the back straight. Yeah, easing off into the Parabolica. Letting the race leader through. Flashy's still a long way behind. That gap is about 23 seconds. Setting closer his best times. Through the sky. There is Illusion. So Tiny Terror in 5th place. Matt Psycho in 6th. In 2. In 7th. 8th place Cool Duboy is under pressure now from Junior. So Junior has caught up somewhat to the Mercedes driver. Will he make a move into Curva Grande? Or is he just going to push him along, trying to use the slipstream to boost them both towards Intulu? Looks like he's using it to get to Intulu, although I say that, no, he's backed out of that. He was looking. He's decided better on it. Picking up the dust though goes Cool Duboy. Oh! I've just found a brand new button. That is quite cool. There you go, everybody. We've got super slow-mo replays. So look and see if we can get one through the chicanes. That is cool. Talking of cool, there's Cool Dude Boy. Oh, we just missed him going through. No Jam attacks the chicanes. Maybe watch Jam through the chicane. Because this could be incredibly cool. Probably watch it and Jam won't attack the chicane. It's like... Boom! Up through the air. Oh, a little bit too much attack actually from Jam this lap. Oh, very nice. Oh, and Illusion was attacking as well. I'm sorry everybody, I've got a new toy. I've got a new toy. I have to use it. Here we go. Here he goes. Boom! Look at all that curve actually. Right perfectly over it. Boom! Through the air goes Illusion. Very nice. Oh, I've got a brand new toy. I'm very happy. I'm like a dog with two. Wolfbane running wide out of the parabolica. Still pushing. Set his fastest lap of 120.8. On the last lap, before then. Oh, we've got Illusion and Jam. Very cool. So Illusion on board with the Ferrari driver. He has caught the gap up at 123.5 on his last lap. Jam did at 124.2. 7/10 of a second, Illusion. Those super soft tyres, probably the difference between the cars. So we see Jam trying to do all he can, but it could all be in vain. As Illusion is there, but so is Tiny Terror. Tiny Terror could be the big benefiter. Oh, we go through. Gives Jam a little bit of a tap. I think Jam will be happy about that as they go through. Then we go into... Oh, Illusion is there. Oh, Illusion having a bit of a slide. I'll get used to this new button. I'll have to find more buttons. That Psycho falling back a bit now. 24.7s on those mediums. So again, not bad pace on the mediums, but unfortunately, those ahead of him, they're just on softer tyres. He's falling back away. 7th place is in Tulu. So have a look at the battle then for 3rd place. Jam in 3rd. 4th place is Tiny Terror. Salek saying morning all. This is the battle then. Last 5 laps coming. Tiny Terror looking at Jam. Tiny Terror using the overtake button. Jam not using it. On the exit, he's deciding actually I'll let you go because I want to use your slipstream. There he goes, Jam straight back into the slipstream. He's now using the overtake. Trying to then get past again. Will he get a helping hand from Illusion? These 3. Oh my word. Into... What a move by Illusion! Illusion there. How did he get through that gap? Oh, we missed it. So there is Jam. He is in 3rd place using Curva Grande. And then here comes Illusion. And he's passed. And he gets it stopped. And he hits those curbs beautifully. Into 3rd place he goes. Jam has got Tiny Terror round his outside, but Jam is staying there. He's in 4th. He's got to try and get himself back onto the to the tail of Illusion, using the overtake button. Trying to get himself back onto the tail of Illusion. These three having the battle for the podium positions. They've only got 4 laps left, well, 3.5 laps left. There goes Wolfbane leading this race. There's Paleshi. Just having a nice quiet run now. Illusion in third, Jam in fourth. Tiny Terror will have a go into the Parabolica. Jam might let him past. He does. Says, I'll have a bit of your slipstream, please. Oh, Jam running wide though out of the Parabolica. Back on board. They need to get themselves sorted to get an attack on Illusion. So Jam, 195 miles an hour. Let's go off board and see what they are doing in comparison to Illusion. They are catching. Here they come again. Is Illusion going to lose the position? No, he somehow stays in third place. He's got Tiny right there behind him. On board with the Alpine driver. This is a great battle for the final step. He makes a small error though, and Jam has to back out. Jam's made an error, and Jam's taken... It looks like Jam has had to take a bit of... the marker. So Jam on the attack. So the marker cone, I don't know where the marker cone's gone. Jam's saving that, nearly losing it. So we've only got, well, 2 laps for Wolfbane, who's leading this race by an absolute mile. Paleshi is in second place. Illusion third, then Tiny Terror is still there. 5th is Jam. 6th is Matt Psycho. 7th is Intulu. 8th is Cool Dude Boy. 9th is Junior. 10th is Cinnamon. 11th is Daz. 12th is YOLO. 13th is Bunnies. 14th is Rob. And 15th is Jim. Oh, Cool Dude Boy's got ahead of Intulu. Has Intulu made an error? After we saw him, he's gone very wide. He did make an error, as Tweety Pie would say. So Cool Dude Boy will get a chance up the inside of the Parabolica. He does it, and in Junior, will Junior get past? Junior gets himself past as well, so Intulu has lost 2 positions due to that error. He's only got 2 laps left. He's got no overtake left either. A bit of dust being kicked up in front of Wolfbane. He's got Rob on drums ahead of him. Paleshi is there in second place. A big gap. 30 seconds between Paleshi and Wolfbane. And Tiny Terror has got past Illusion, has he? It's happened possibly on the straight. So Tiny Terror and Illusion fighting for that podium. Tiny Terror has never finished on the podium. It's his debut season. Illusion is looking to put in a hammer blow to Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho in 6th place. Matt Psycho's done nothing wrong in this race. Illusion's just driven brilliantly. Jam there in 5th place. Maybe getting back into the swing of things. There's Matt Psycho in 6th. 7th place is Cool Dude Boy. 8th is Junior Spam. 9th is Intulu. And 10th is Daz. As into the final lap goes our race leader. There he is, sliding it through. It's all alone, unchallenged in this race, really. So there is Paleshi. Again, about 32 seconds ahead is Wolfbane. But here we have the battle then for 3rd place. Let's go on board with Illusion. He's got no overtake left. He's doing 197 miles. Oh, we saw 200 sort of peak. He's definitely going to have a chance. So we go off board then. Going into the chicane. He goes up the inside and no! And he's hit the barrier! He's hit the barrier! And oh, Jam's had a bit of a odd one. What's happened there? So Jam. So Illusion had a go. As we can see, Illusion is there, and then, well, that's weird. Jam got stopped by an invisible thing. Let's go on board then with Illusion. This was him going up the inside. He's passed, but then just runs a little bit too far, a little bit deep into the barriers. And then he knocks that one out of the way. But then Jam had a weird moment. Oh! We'll go back because he's got such a lead. We didn't see him cross the line. The winner of round number 7. He won here in season number 3. He wins again in season 4. It is Wolfbane for Aston Martin. Congratulations. Pure domination from Wolfbane. Oh, there's a Williams going off. That's possibly Jim. Yes, it is. I can see the blue helmet. Paleshi then, second place for Alpine. Salek saying, good race all. It really was. Fantastic back on form for everybody. Paleshi then, second place. Best result of the season for Alpine. They're going to have 2 cars on the podium. With second and third place, Tiny Terror, his first podium in Formula X. Congratulations to him. Illusion, 4th, fantastic drive. 5th is Jam. 6th place is Matt Psycho. 7th is Cool Duboy. 8th is Junior. 9th is Intulu. 10th is Daz. 11th is Cinemod. 12th is Bunnies. And we'll stop it there because 13th place is Bunnies. YOLO in 12th. Unfortunate YOLO. Bad luck to him. He was driving so well and actually had the pace to probably stay up there as well. What an annoying thing to happen. So, your winner of round number 7 at Monza is SNL Wolfbane for Aston Martin. He set the fastest lap as well at 1:20.870. Second is Paleshi for Alpine. Third for Alpine is Tiny Terror. 4th place, pushing all the way, was Illusion for Ferrari. 5th place, Jam in the Mercedes. 6th is Matt Psycho in the McLaren. 7th, Cool Duboy in the Mercedes. 8th, Junior Spam for Williams. 9th, Intulu for Ferrari. 10th, Daz for Red Bull. 11th, the Salber of Cinemod. YOLO is in 12th for Aston Martin. 13th was Bunnies for Sauber. 14th, Rob on drums for McLaren. And 15th place was Jim for Williams. So let's have a look then. The championship standings, and in first place, it is Illusion. He has 114 points. In second place is Matt Psycho with 102 points, so the gap has increased to 12 points. Team SCT, please go to that website as always. Brilliant website, brilliant charity. In third place, bringing himself up into third after that win, is Wolfbane with 97 points as it stands. This is obviously before any stewarding decisions have been made, if there are any. In fourth place is Intulu with 94 points. In fifth place, it's very close, 93 points is Cool Duboy. In sixth place is Daz with 71 points. In seventh place is Bunnies. Bunnies with 69 points. Nice. Tiny Terror in 8th place with 64 points. Ninth place is Jam with 60 points. Paleshi is in 10th place with 54 points. Junior Spam has got 49, Cinemod 38, Jim 33, Rob on drums 27, Noxy 24, YOLO 18, PO 13, Yocast 9, Flashman 6th, and Mika has got 1 point. And the team championships, so Ferrari lead with 202 points. They have a large lead actually over Mercedes, who have 135. McLaren have 123. Aston Martin have 118. Alpine jumped themselves up into 5th place with 117 points. Sauber dropped down to 6th with 103 points. 7th for Williams with 92. And Red Bull have 79 points. As I say, that was round number 7. Round number 8 is at Spa, and we will be back with you probably at the normal time of Monday, 7:30 in the evening. Thank you for joining me live, everybody that has done so. Thank you for watching this. Please like, comment in the comment section as well if you've watched this as a delayed race. Thank you everybody that has made SNL what it is and continues to make it what it is. It was in a dark place a week ago, but now it is back stronger than ever. Season 4 is coming to a conclusion. The Porsches only have 2 races left. The Porsches at Monza will be coming to you later in the week. Enjoy that as well. Yes, strength to strength. The new game GT7 is coming out soon. Let's see what that does as well. But straight into this, we've got 3 races left of this season. The final season on GT Sport, it looks like. And we've got a championship battle. Join us next week for Spa. Goodbye.